Hello and welcome. Luna Tarot back online live. Today, 5 euros per simple question. Follow up with a specific question. Yeah, sorry about that. 5 euros per simple question. Follow up question, further clarifications plus 5 euros. Guidance card for 7 days. 5 euros. Everything is 5 euros. What is this? And there you have the ticker running on the pad if you want an in-depth email reading. Or you want live reading with me, personal, private. Then you have the prices. Subscribe, like, do these things. It's what you're supposed to do. This is like social media, YouTube, Facebook things. Also, I'm on Facebook, Luna Kutarot. Yes. And if you need to contact me, lunakutarot@gmail.com. And that's pretty much it. So, here we go. Some shuffle. New cards. Well, same cards, but new Rider White. The other one was kind of like too much patina over time. There was missing pieces from cars. They had been with me in Austria in a storm, in the mountains, and then tried to try them up in a car, in our van. It was pretty nice trip and all that, but was a bit scary by the mountains getting hit by a storm. It went like really fast. We were just actually a few hundred meters from where we parked the car, and oh dear, it got dark really fast, and the water, oh, that was a lot. Okay, but let's go with this. What does John think about me? We'll see what John thinks about you. Okay, we'll take Solo Uno. First one card. Hip, poop. The Two of Pentacles. So John is like, not kind of cannot make up his mind about you. And I think John has some kind of thing that is to the physical realm. It's like some kind of maybe even a proposal to you. But yeah, John is a bit undecided about you. And he doesn't know which way to turn. He's like kind of juggling between at least a couple of options with you. So I don't know if this would be some kind of romance business. John might be playing two different games here. So, but yeah, John is a bit undecided about you. And I think he's not also telling you everything. This is what I think, John, what is going on, what John thinks about you. So I think John is a bit of a player in many ways. But there is the stuff what happens with the Two of Pentacles. You can juggle, but you cannot do it forever. Because some point you're gonna drop the ball. Or the Pentacles, or however. Even though this tries to make this kind of like a infinity. But no, I don't think so. Nothing will last forever. Okay. Muy bien. What next? Okay. Can I trust Tina? Let's see what we get from here. Yes, that was not the answer. So we will take one card. Can I trust Tina? We put here. Excitement is growing. Yes, I think you can trust Tina. It's like, I think the relation with this person is fruitful, and it's like sort of like safe, or like even motherly, or you have certain respect. So I would say most definitely, I couldn't even get a better. I think absolutely yes. I would say yes. It's the impression. Yeah, I don't think I could get a better card in a sense for this. Yes, you most definitely can trust her. I would say you could. But I think seeing this here with this kind of question, I would say you could trust her with pretty much of anything. That this person has your back. Yeah. Okay. Then what is the thing I am not seeing? Well, maybe we see it after this. What is the thing I am not seeing? Let's see. No, yet. Okay. We take past, the present, the future to understand what is this that you're not seeing. Okay, the emperor, the high, the pope, and the lovers. Well, I am shuffling. They are coming from. Uh, it's like clearly past, present, future is like a one after another. They all major arcanes. So I think what you are not seeing is that you have been in control. You had earlier in the past. You have been like sitting on the throne. You was in control, but there became a matter that you needed advice for. So, or you needed, or even like a blessing from someone, even though you are your own king or emperor or the ruler of your own life. But there was something that needs some a blessing, and I would think that this could be even like like for your decision that you are about to make, and it could be even related. Really, that this is lovers about choice, and keep it be God knows about what in the end. So basically, I think you are not somehow seeing the advice slash the blessing that you have been already given for the matter, and that's pretty much the stuff. Sort of like this here, you can see the keys have been given already, like they are just. I would say that maybe it actually goes in this one. Let's put it a little bit different because with the emperor and the lovers, the point is what you are not seeing is that actually it's not about the. I don't think it's actually about the blessing. So it can be like the blessing, but it's more like you have the keys in yourself, and maybe the point is that you actually are more like this person here, not really like someone who seeks for the blessing. So it's like maybe you are not seeing that you don't really need a blessing from anyone to do and choose the thing that you need to choose, or the person even that you need to choose. You don't need anyone's blessing. You just need to act on your own accord. But what it seems to me is like it has you have been in a very stable foundation in this, and like this is a path. So I think where this is going, you don't need a blessing. You don't need actually. You just need to do what you have considered that you need to do and how you feel to do to make your choice or choose the person. Okay. Well, sometimes it starts one way and goes another way. What can I say? That kind of rhymes. Okay. Just a sec. Okay, so here we go. Going forward. All right. Should I go forward or wait? Would be the next thing that we have here. Okay. Here you are. The whole you. Nothing but you, so help you God. Or something. So here, if you wait, up is wait, and boom, forward, going forward. Well, you can go forward, sort of, if you even wait, but the weight is up and just like moving forward. Actually, maybe it's better to just consider that being passive up, being active down. So basically, moving or not moving. Up is waiting. Here you are. You have reached a point that you have too much things to carry. It's like the end of something. It's like, I think you are kind of, this is like the element of fire also. I think you are kind of burned. You are burned out a little bit on the situation. So if you wait, doesn't look too fucking bad. Excuse me, my language. It doesn't look too bad. Uh, if you wait, you will receive. Uh, the situation will change. You will feel better, and you will. Because this is still not a major card, and here is another 10. So if you are patient, even if you're burned, I think you will find that some change is coming. You will feel soon different. Even though you feel, I would say you feel like you have too heavy, like it sees kind of easily there. I feel that something has come to an end, or something needs to come to an end now. But with some patience, uh, you will receive not like a message, but you will receive some kind of token that shows you that things are changing. And then it's like path from 9 to 10 in Pentacles. So I would say that this could be related to work in my view. Or like, if you are struggling at the moment, I think you would, looks like if you wait a little bit longer, uh, it seems like it's gonna get good conclusion. And maybe I like that. Somehow for me, when it's no positive and negative with the cards, I still like that this waiting here now. We still don't see what is here yet, but here the 10, I would say, looks pretty good. So basically, you receive a sign of change, and there will be a change on my view with this. And you will look into yourself, find the answers. Excuse me, you will find the answers sort of like from your own, like wealth, your own body. So basically, whatever it is that is burning you, you will find the answers are not found from outside, in a sense. So I think that if you wait, the answers will also show when they come from you, and you are not gonna get like, because this could be related a little bit like to the hermit. So basically, what I'm thinking is that, and seeing here is that this is not something that you would gain help. You will figure this out on your own, and there will be like, really, I think it's related to money. There will be like an aha moment, and you understand something you almost done, and then the situation ends really well if you wait. And I don't think it's a long time. If you take action, okay, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Yeah, okay. So if you take action that would require that you contact another person, it seems like seems like a good idea. You get out of the situation maybe a little bit faster, or like immediately you will share your sort of burden to another person. You are like sort of like, no, 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 I will give you this, all that. And then it seems like it's a celebration. Even this could be related to to like the death of the empress. So basically, yeah, it feels like it's a change, but you will be disappointed. You don't you see that it seems more than it is here. So it looks little bit like it's gonna be something, but you will be disappointed. So I would say like you need to find the answer yourself on your own and not sure share the burden. You have to figure the shit thing out yourself and wait. You need time to figure it out. It's not gonna be much longer. So I think the 10 is here that this is coming to an end very soon. You are in this situation. So if you like throw now the sticks out of your arms and start acting, that might be like you're putting, I think, things also to someone else's shoulder. And well, that will be a little bit disappointing for you in the end. It seems like, yeah, short term looks a little bit like, yeah, it's nice. Good, maybe you get some like a relief out of this for a little while, and then you see like, but it was supposed to be like fun and games, but it's not fun and games. You end up being alone. It could be also like the other person might be also not quite so available that you wanted. So I would say in this is what happens. If you wait for a little while, this is for me looks much better than here. If you take action now, it's not so good. I would choose myself. If I would get this, I would choose waiting. Okay, that was a bit of a long monologue, I guess. Okay, is this the person I've been waiting for? Is this the person I've been waiting for? Yes. Is this the person I've been waiting for? Now, we'll just take one card for this. This would be like simple question then. Okay. Is this the person I've been waiting for? Herein lies the answer. Let's see. Three of Cups. Well, it was just there on the earlier one. Is this the person I've been waiting for? It seems to be like for now at the moment, yes. I would say yes. Feels like it's a bit of maybe it's like a bit of a party in a way. God knows how. But it seems like it's upbeat. It seems like there is with this person that it seems like there is some potential. There is like there's food. This can bear fruit, but I would have liked to see if this would be like really serious stuff. I would like to see a major arcane here, maybe not this. So this is more like, yeah, it seems so. It feels kind of okay and right. I think. Let's see what we would take a couple of cards more. What do we get from here? Yeah, okay. So two and yeah, it all is all like a feel good kind of thing. So uh, for now, yes, yes. I think this. Let's put it this way: that I think this is the person you've been waiting for, and this is the right person for this moment, and it has potential. I think a lot of old cups, so it's a feel good thing. Like there's a potential to do some union with this, work to collaborate together, and even like if this is would be a lot, if this is the person would be considered like a lover, I think it's like a dream knight in a shining armor. It's a very old school way to say it, but this one is like, and there is like sort of, this gives an indication that it also would harbor change, harbinger of change in the feeling side. Like it could be like, okay, it has chance to grow, like it's the three there, which is the Empress, for example, and also the change from the death, in a sense, if you would consider it that with 13, and then the Knight of Cups. So it's very possible, and depends how you build it. I would like to see some major arcane maybe here, but in a sense, for now, yes, there's a lot of potential here. And when we consider this question and all cups, which is about feelings and water, so it depends how the water flows. How I was about to say something funny, but I was understood before it comes out of my mouth that that would have sounded pretty weird, or like maybe a bit weird. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Mhm. Let's see here. Okay. Should I change jobs? Let's see what we get from here. Yes. Well, that would be pretty simple yes or no question. Should I change job? That would be the main answer. Let's see if that gives us enough. Mm, I would think that you're a little bit in the dark. Uh, you don't know everything of the situation, what is going on. So immediately I would say no. Not at least that you don't find out about more about your situation. I think there could be that somebody is keeping some info from you, or you just haven't paid attention enough to be informed enough to make an informed enough decision about changing jobs. So it could be also like uh, maybe in the other job or whatever we either job, if you have one now and then that when you have changed jobs, that means that you have one now and then you will have another one possibly. So basically means that there is things that are sort of behind the curtain, or maybe there is something happening behind the curtain. Maybe there is that you don't really have access actually to information that might be vital for this situation. So I wouldn't do it at least like this. I would wait, or find, or maybe not wait in. Well, yeah, wait in that sense that you should try to find out more. You have to get into the know, if you can say that. I don't know. I'm a Finnish person. I can say it. That's my English. So immediately do not change job with the information that you have. Get more info. Then consider your options again. How does Pete feel about me? Let's see. How does Pete feel about me? Let me see. Okay. Here is the answer. Behold, here is the answer. Well, Pete feels that anything is possible with you. All the options are open. That he is very. I think Pete feels that with you there is like sort of everything is there what's supposed to be. It's like, well, the guy is having here the wands, the has the wands, the swords, the pentacles, and the cups. So everything is there. And there you have the luminescence, infinity symbol stuff. And it's like this is about uh, like kind of realizing or creating what is needed. How it escapes me the word, but yes, I think what Pete feels about you is that somehow he sees in you that you have everything that is should be. So mm, has very positive feelings, very positive feelings about you. Yeah, and this is the magician if you that escaped someone. So basically, like, yeah, fire, water, air, earth, everything is there, all four elements, and then oh that. Be careful, he can be a bit of a trickster, the Pete also, this Pete person. But yeah, has great expectations also of you, and not without a reason, because he has probably then seen you. So you have been weighed and measured, and you have been found adequate, and even more, full of opportunity and possibility. That's very good, I think. I like that. Makes me feel good. It's nice to say things like that, you know. It's not like, so how does like, no, sorry, no, you cannot find this, but this is like, this is really nice. General advice from the cards for general life advice or general advice for to my situation, my life. Okay, let's see what is the general advice from the cards. But that one is not. Let's see. Okay, this. We'll take general advice for you, dear unknown friend, from the cards. Six of Wands. I would say general advice is like you don't really need to be celebrated by others. The main thing in this would be that uh, choose to be in a certain way yourself, and don't let others make the choice for you. So basically, I would say like the general advice for the Six of Wands upside down would be like you don't need the recognition from others, because in the end that's not gonna pay the bills, and that's not gonna make, if you get it, yeah, it might feel good, but in the end if you have a hole inside you or something, that's not gonna be filled with the admiration of others. You have to do it yourself. So choose yourself how you're gonna be, and you don't have to wait for, like you can see in the card, there is this coming, and you have the laurel leaves, which is for a hero and stuff. So you're a hero already, and choose to be this, and don't let others put this the cape of a hero for you or the laurel leaves. You put it yourself if you feel that maybe you don't really need it at all. Okay? Muy bien. Then, am I being lied to? Let's see. Okay, that's nice. Oh, hold on. Am I being lied to? Here comes the answer. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here it is. Um, it's the wheel of fortune. So my sensation is that no, you are not being lied to. This is how the world has moved, and this is like an end of something, a beginning of something. This is a cycle. This is that sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. You move on the wheel. You are not outside it, except but when you are outside it. But at this moment, you are not. So no, I don't think you've been lied to. I think this is just like how the universe has put it. That the world has moved this way. So maybe it seems a bit fucked up, literally, but no, I don't think it's not about this. It's more like it says, well, wheel of fortune, kohtalon pyörä in Finnish. So it's more like this is something that kind of was just had to happen, and it's not about being lied to. Interesting. Muy bien. Again, can I say something else next? Yes, I can. What is my ace in my situation? So what is the ace you have up your sleeve in your situation? And maybe, well, who knows, maybe something you didn't think of. Or you have a notion probably what it is, but maybe the point is that it's something still even more and even cooler thing or better, like a tool that you could consider. Let's see, what is the ace in the situation? Let's see. Here we have the ace. Now if it would be an ace because there's only 4 aces in the deck, that would be a bit spooky. Well, not quite. Your ace in the situation is that you have earned your position. Like you have worked, literally, maybe you had to sacrifice. Like I think could even show somehow that you are like you have given birth to the idea or the business or something. So this is not like you should be given something. For me, it's like this ace in this is that you had to work for this. You had to take some punches and roll with the punches. You have had. This is not. That's the stuff. You know this thing up, inside out, upside down, whatever it is, in that sense. And I think it's related to material, as is the Pentacle. So basically, what I think is like your thing in this, your ace is that you know what it takes to get where you are in this. You know that you have worked your butt off. So the ace is this that you know that this is not a chance or this is not luck that you have done this. This is the ace. You know this. And that's very fruitful in this situation. So sort of like however it is, you would do it again. So your ace is very strong on my view in this. That you have the know-how, you have the practical experience that has led to the situation. It's not like you bought it or whatever, you earned it. So nobody can actually in the end, nobody can take this away from you. Muy bien, again. Okay. So, I have an important decision. What is the advice from the cards in my situation? What is that? No niin, so noni in Finnish. Well, let's go. It's like, well, I don't know what noni actually is. There was the Finnish, like the funniest person on earth was a Finnish comedian, stand-up comedian. He was saying noni. Depends. Nonni, noni, noni, noni. It's many ways you can say it, So basically, Noni, now we're gonna have, and it's also like to put things, Noni, now we're gonna have the card. So what advice for my I have an important decision to make. What is the advice that the cards have for me? So finally they go here and we get, that was by the way an ace. It seems like in your decision is that important thing is to move, and now might be the time that you would not care if you really want these things to think to go through. You would have to just go, and you basically, I don't know if I liked even what I'm gonna say, but in a way, if you want this thing done that you want, if you want this thing done that you are thinking about, you kind of would have to go all in without caring what is the cost and who is gonna get hurt. So in a sense, what I see in this is like you charge full in, like the guy is doing there. You have the horse of death, so you're gonna bring chains, and this can hurt someone. So in a sense, like if you really want this, you cannot really think about the consequences at the moment, in sense that, oh, I'm gonna hurt this one, or how many bodies end up being lying in the floor, like meaning symbolically. Obviously, I wouldn't say anything weird otherwise, but like you see, the guy goes full with this horse, with this sword, and he looks like he means business and he's gonna move. He has spikes there, and he's full of, like, I don't know, anger, rage, or whatever. But this is kind of like, yeah, you have to set up your mind, and this is air card, so also it can be like in that sense that you have to be on the, not in the receiving end. You have to be in the end who is gonna give the blows, even if it's more likely like a mind kind of thing. So that's the stuff. Go for it, and if you really want it, that might mean that there is some casualties on the way that you might not actually even expect, but that would be the stuff. That is, if this is important enough for you to get. So, is Justin being honest with me? Justin. What have you been up to? Is Justin being honest with me? We'll see. Okay. The answer lies here. Yes. He is being honest with you. I think, right, to a fault. I don't think he has anything to hide in this. I think it's sort of as honest you can be. So, yes. Muy. In that way. By the way, it looks a little bit like the guy who charges on the other card, but it's in the swords. It's with the swords, but this was with the cups. So yes, I would say like with that Knight of, it's like a dream lover kind of card, but like this one has the horse of death, so that they are willing to make changes even if needed. So now I'm going kind of overboard with this, but yes, I would say most definitely he's being honest with you. Should I choose the first or the second option? Well, let us see. Hey, this has been now kind of fun. I had like a break of, I don't know, over a week. Coming here, might be otherwise busy, but coming here, I feel fantastic. It's nice. And thank you for everyone who subscribed and liked. That's, I suppose, helps. Yes, of course it does. We have algorithms and everything in this platform, and many others, which practically I understand really little about. But anyway, it's good to like, subscribe, and all that. I do it too, if I like, if I want to subscribe. Muy bien. So, Should I choose the first or the second option? Here we go. Let's see. Okay, here you are. Here's the first option. But funny enough, we take only 2 cards. Here's the second option. Yeah. Here you are. The High Priestess. Number 2. Well, so you are trying to dig deep and get more information and secrets. Have some guidance. Find divine knowledge. And maybe you feel like you're a keeper of that. So first option. Second option. So first option we have 9 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and 7 of Wands and 8 of Wands. I think, well, I would somehow, before saying much else, I would like the Path of Fire here. Like the Wands, so the second option for me would be somehow better. That would be like a Chariot of Fire could be sort of considered, and then 8, the Strength sort of fire. For example, you can look at it this way, to consider it them like not quite the major arcanes, but like related in a bit more mundane than those. But first option seems like a good one, that is near to completion in a way, and it has then sort of it's like I can see that it would kind of makes you feel like independent, but there's a drawback because there is sort of like these two are making this. If you look at these two, the other one is leaning towards the other place, and the other one is very ready with the sword. You have the falcon there and all stuff. You're in the garden, but so the first option is like you choose this. It seems like an independent move, and maybe it's a chance or a leap towards independence, like economically or something, for example. But however it is, this seems to end that there's someone who is not going to appreciate it, and there is someone or something. It's like you put your hand out, they're gonna put the sword out like this. This hugger is just waiting, sort of like it seems for me like it's if there's something waiting for you to take the first choice, and then you're gonna get hit. Not literally, very likely there's not gonna be anyone hitting you with a sword, but it's more could be more like a mental thing, like it is with the swords, like the air element. So I wouldn't probably choose the first one. I would go with the fire. It's like sort of. I think you would be then more leading the situation, either considering that you are defending your territory, which could be the case when it's the like 7, which is still best of my understanding. Last time I checked was the Chariot, so it's like Chariot of Fire. Like there's a song title like this, I think, from the 80s or earlier. It's in a movie, I think. There's even a movie called like this, I think. Oh hell! Oh, sorry. So, yeah, I would go with the Path of Fire. That would be because then that would lead. It's like 7, 8, so it's a progress in that sense. And if there is this 2 and you don't have really the knowledge, maybe even what is needed, and you're trying to find the answers. So, which option, first or 2? I would most definitely take the second option because that seems to lead somewhere. This would be like choose the first, and it's gonna be like, pow, there comes the drawback or the hit. It's just I would actually stay away from the first option. I would not take the first option, even if you would. I would even go as far if you are given money to take the first option one way or the other. I still wouldn't take it. It's not like uber serious, but I don't think it can lead anything nice. So maybe you would be with the first option. You are misinformed. So, but yeah, even if somebody pays for it, I still wouldn't take it. Okay. So then, if you think you have these two options, take the second one and run with that. And you might have to run also. How does my love life look like for near future? I am single. Okay, we'll see. Hop, hop. No, we don't like that. Money. How does my love life look like? This is the stuff. So it's basically how can these new cards can already have some caca? So sort of like a evolution, past, present, future kind of thing for it. So um, Page of Wands, the Lovers, and you ask how does your love life look like? I think that's kind of interesting. Um, Basically, you estimated the situation. Now you have chose this. Now I think at the moment it should look like that there is someone or something just about to like uh, march into your life, or there is someone in your life already at the moment, or it's just about to arrive, and that looks seems like a serious blessing. But I and what I see how it is like I think this would be normally I would see this like an end of a cycle. So I would say like now and it's like gonna be really good, and then it's gonna. But I see like I think how your love life looks like, and there's gonna be someone that you're gonna go totally silly. On my view, this is how I get it. For some reason, I don't see this. Normally, I see this different, but with this now today with this card, I say that which could be, of course, a problem that you will lose your head in a sense that you are gonna be with the lovers, and you've been like so they're estimating your situation or even the person, and there's like fire in the air, and now it's there. So basically, your love life looks that there's gonna be someone that's gonna like you know take the well, in Finnish we have this saying called "vie jalatal." There's someone that's gonna like sweep you off your feet one way or the other, and then I don't see this as an end. I would see that that leads to this, that you are not gonna even gonna think straight. That is gonna be really like really something. Like, and that could be like because this is a major arcane also, and it's the lovers for all. Of course, lovers. Many say that it's about the making a choice. So you're making a choice, I guess, at the same time because you're gonna go with this person. So it's either now already someone there, or it's gonna be hit like really soon, and it's gonna hit hard in a good way. But the consequences of this is also that you're gonna lose all sense of reason and logic. So that can, of course, lead to maybe some possible issues in a sense. Okay, so how is your love life look like? That something wonderful is about to happen, but it has it drawbacks that yeah, you will go all with the feeling and then maybe not really think about anything else, or you cannot think straight. So yeah, it looks really good in that sense. If anyone who asks this kind of question is exactly what they want to hear, funny enough. And even with that card in this kind of reading, not that, well, at least for me, in this is what I see in that. Okay. So basically, you're not gonna be single for long, I think, or at least you're gonna have a romance that will be like in a movie, in a good movie, whatever that means. Ah, where I should search for the answer to my problem. Well, now you are here, so that's a good place to start. Like I said, and questions answered, guidance given. So if hopefully if the answer is not clear immediately here, maybe it points to another direction where you can find the answer. Let's see. Well, I should search for the answer to my problem. Okay, let me put where and see what we get from one card only. Wait for it, and it's here. Where do I should? I think you should search for an answer. Uh, I would like to say your savings account, basically. Um, to search for the answer for your problem, yeah. I think the answer to your problem is a material one. I think is where should you change in material, in money. You should try to figure out that you can with this problem is to be it can be handled with money. But also it means like that you have to draw lines and you have to defend what is yours. So it's basically that this is something that can be taken care of with money, but you should not. You should estimate the situation, and you shouldn't blindly then just throw your money at something and like this. That you should make sure that it's fair and square, and you don't put too much of your savings account. So, but in the end, the answer could be on your savings account. But don't give away. Maybe in a sense, with all of this, the answer to your problem is that you are looking at something and you have to estimate. So maybe the point is that you let the other, maybe if you have some deal or whatever the hell is going on, it's like you let them speak. Listen to the proposal you're gonna have. Trial. Today, I need PayPal. Then I will answer you. I do usually like lazy Sundays, then I have free readings, but today, no. So, for this, we have a link there. Lunaku Carrot, PayPal me. Throw there the fiber and I will answer your question. So I'm gonna be on for a while still, and then I'm gonna go and return. Hopefully tomorrow, if I cannot, then another day. Let's see here. Okay, I'm confirmed. There. Mhm. Okay, yeah, all right. So yeah, no, today no free readings. Maybe on Sunday. Maybe it's a lazy Sunday, free readings. Okay. Uh, should I buy the car I want? Should I buy the car I actually want here? But basically, you can donate as much as you want. But I have here, uh, you have a simple question, €5. And then further clarification or follow-up question, €5. So guidance card for 7 days, €5. So basically, buy. I don't have super chat yet because you need more people for it. So I've been just starting up this. I was doing another channel with another person. I put this up just now, so I have only PayPal. PayPal me, which you don't need PayPal to use it, but through there, basically. No worries. And here's the link for the PayPal if you want to use it. Mhm. Okay. Oh yeah, there is the link. So, Mystic, yeah, I had it. But yeah, I had a question in that. Okay, what it is that you want to know? You want me to answer? Ah, yeah, I see it. So, go ahead. What do you want to ask? I'll put this aside and wait for a while. So, Mystic, yeah, go for it. Okay, yeah, I'm running this. So, what's torrent current energy toward me? Let's see what we get from here. Okay, so we put here is his current energy. We start with only with the one card. Simply see what we get from there and we elaborate then. What we have here is 10 wands upside down. So I think this person is. I would. It's if it would be like this, it would be for me clear. This person is like sort of in end of a cycle with you or something, and that the fire has been burned away. But for me, when it's upside down, I think this person might is somehow grown uh, like yeah, bit tired with you in. So I think the fire in the situation that has been like diminished a little bit. It's not a major arcane, and it's a 10 and it's upside down. So I would say like the person is not that doesn't have that much of energy toward you, that there is something that it has made it less. Let's see what else we get from here. Yeah, I think this person is looking to their feelings at the moment, and there we have the King of Cups, and then we have the Hermit. So the person is trying to find this and try to find, on my view, the energy would be that the person is trying to find the answers from themselves, and like, I don't know if the person, this Torrent, would be kind of withdrawing from you also at the moment, and not being like, this is funny when I said that it's like a bit tired, and it's like maybe used to be more balanced with their feelings, but at the moment has been kind of thrown on their heads. So that would be what I see in here, that so if that gives you some idea what, and since that is for me a bit like there is, I keep the info in certain way what I see in the cards and stuff. So yeah, the fire has diminished. The person has to look into themselves and their feelings and read, go into, and might be a bit evasive. Well, good. It does. So I will throw in for you an advice for it also. It's an Ace of Pentacles. So I see that. Okay, that goes there. I think it's like there is some past event that shines a light on this, and I think there's like physically some opportunity is gonna be with this situation with the person is coming, but it's something from the past. Okay, if however that is like advice for the situation. So I think I see, like, because it's an ace of raw energy, it's earth. So I think to keep your feet on the ground, and this, like, there is anyway some possibility to, if the energies are kind of like mixed and like diminished, I think there's an opportunity to maybe rectify the situation, or that the situation gets at least clear. Okay, so hopefully that gives you some more information. Or do you want to ask something more? No, thank you. That makes sense. I feel the same way. That's really good to hear. He's with someone, so I want to move on, but I want to be sure he's on the same page. Okay, fair enough. I'm happy that helped you, and thank you for your donation, or however you call it. Please subscribe if you like it. Come back, be here, and feel free to ask more. So that was for Yaihara. Okay. Then to some more mundane things. Should I buy the car I want? Oh, that's not so nice. Okay, here's the answer. Should I buy the car I want? There is many things that this could go. Here you go. That would be the Page of Swords. I would say no. I think there is like something in your thinking about the situation that if you would buy this, it's like you afterwards maybe you couldn't really or shouldn't, and it feels like a nice thing to do, and you feel maybe cool doing it, and maybe I don't know, you want a sports car, but you have two kids or whatever the situation is. Like, I think this gonna like kind of hit back on you if you're gonna choose to buy the car that you want, and then you want to maybe make sure if this really is the one. Maybe it's one you want, but maybe it's not the one you need. But that's gonna kind of you gonna kind of you can yeah buy it, but what I see is you're gonna pay for it later. It's gonna be. I don't think it's a maybe such a good idea. I would not. Should not buy the car you want. Buy the car you need. Maybe that's the stuff. Okay. Okay. So, um, will I find a job in the near future? Let's see what we can get from here. No, this we don't like so much. Will I find a job in the near future? Okay. This is the answer to the question. The Fool. So I would say like, well, let's put it this way. If somebody asks me, will I find a job in the near future and I get the Fool, I would say like, you couldn't get a better card for it, on my view. So I would say, I don't know what would you have to do that you will not find a job. I think you have done like, you have like gone out in the world to do the things so you would find, because the fortune favors the brave and all that, and you have been maybe even applying the jobs that you thought that you have no absolute chance even to get it, but who knows, it's not your job to estimate that, it's your job to do, and then the universe will decide if it's possible or not. So will you find? I would say absolutely. I don't know, I would put my money on your finding a job soon. Basically, I think if you ask this and you get the Fool, there is no better answer from the card. So most definitely, I don't know. Maybe I should hire. I will hire you for something if I can. Well, I don't really probably cannot afford that, but yeah, I would say most biggest yes I can get from the cards to these questions. And it's funny, today I have got few times already. Like, some of the answers was like, usually it's like, yeah, it's very impossible. But for this, I would be very confident saying yes, yes, and otra vez, like they say in Spain, in Spanish, yes, you will find. Okay, so looks good. Muy bien. All right. So for a little while, and then as out to other activities. Hop. Okay, so I feel stuck. What to do? Well, we take one card for that. One carders. Cannot really say that. Uh, you feel stuck. What to do? Well, make your decision and decide that you have won because this is like up to you. The fire is burning in that sense. Like you feel stuck. Why? You don't understand that you have already chosen base. In a sense, you just have to choose the path that you are on. Sort of like I get this impression that I don't understand why would you feel stuck. You have gotten what you wanted. Maybe that was not. If that's the case, then you gotten something you did not want. Maybe this is not what you wanted. Sort of like so. Maybe you will have to make a choice. That maybe the choice is like, hey, this is what you wanted. You got it. Not choose to be happy about it and celebrate it. Others are even celebrating for you. Everybody seems to be happy for you about this, and this has brought about some change. So I find really strange that you would feel stuck. You should not feel stuck. This is what I get from this. Okay? So choose not to be stuck because looks also pretty good to me. It's your choice to be stuck. So stop it. It's not helping. Do better. Choose not to be stuck because you got it what you wanted. Muy bien. So, should I get back with Tom? We'll see. Well, here's you. Here's Tom. Here's sort of that's between you. So let's see. You're struggling with yourself. There is something within you, and this is like some characteristics you have that you are kind of struggling with your shadow. And Tom has his boat upside down, and he's kind of come. I would say that this person has now put some kind of like a net towards you, or has come to your orbit for some reason. If you are going what's this one is the strength. Then we have the Six of Swords upside down, and then we have the Page of Wands. So I think you are struggling, and you are thinking, like you are seriously thinking about your shadow side. Maybe there is something with this person that draws you into it, and you feel that maybe it can be considered in like a sexual thing or something with this person is like kind of you are drawn to this, and you're a little bit struggling with that should you or should you not. And this person has put themselves sort of into your orbit. It's like he's kind of has chosen to be less seen, and what is between you is that you, I think, is here the page, and you are estimating the situation, which is right. So I just get from the six that this is like depends what you want. I think maybe this is something that maybe with this person you would have had this before somehow, that it's been some kind of on and off, and maybe that's the like big problematic for you, that this you're not sure if this is really what you want. Probably actually it's not you, but the flesh is weak or something like this. So you should definitely try to control your urges even, and your like passion kind of fire thing, because fire burns if you don't control it. So you have to be pretty careful, because what I see is like this guy here doesn't have all the mummies in the valley in that sense that, well, they have. There is not really that kind of problem. But I think it's more of the same with this person, and I don't think they are coming there like with like some kind of honest something. There is something like it's like bit sneaky in a way that it's been put like this. They have like sort of like maybe it's not so obvious, or maybe it's not so straightforward, but the person has put themselves, like I said, to your orbit. I think I have repeated myself already, but okay, be careful. I don't think, looks like, should you get back, depends what you want, but I don't think it's gonna, at least immediately, doesn't look like it's gonna be different than it has before. So if that's what you want, the same what was before, and it seemed to be good for you, which I don't think is the case. So no, don't get back. Okay. Hey, I think it's time for me to call it for today. So I will leave you with a card to think about, to meditate even, or whatever you want to do with it. Don't do anything too strange. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Who knows what I would be capable of doing. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Mystic Era. It's nice to hear that it seems to help you what we found in you with your question about the energy of Thorin. So I will leave you with a card. This is for the next 24 hours. It's a guidance card. So basically, if you have something that's troubling you, this is for the next 24 hours. So till Sunday on Finnish time, when I'm from Finland, in the north, next to Russia, which is interesting in many, 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 many ways. I'm actually around 300 kilometers from St. Petersburg. Could you imagine that? It's an interesting place to be at the moment, in these times, in this earth, what people are doing. Weird things are happening, not nice things. Also very nice things. Depends where you're at. Well, anyway, so this is for the next 24 hours, so it's still, hopefully I can return tomorrow, if not, but anyway. Guidance card. I'm not going to tell you much about it. May I will put you this. Here we have a guidance card for the 24 hours. For all of you who sees it. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. See that the horse is stationary. The guy is holding a pentacle, like kind of like there, to be or not to be, or whatever the be. There's green, there's postures, there's the land, it's yellow, it seems sunny, the horse is black, red clothes, and the horse you can see is not really like a very slim, it's more like a workhorse or something. But I will not say you anymore, but if you have some issue, have some challenge, you have some question, you look at this card and you should be able to find some answers from it. So it's been a hoot. So, and I enjoyed it. Thank you everyone who visited me. Hope to see you maybe tomorrow. And if anyway, Lunaku Tarot, here I am. Here I go somewhere else. So see you in the future.